Hello and good evening, everyone. Squadra Blast EU 2026 Sharp 1 is about to begin. I'm Hilo Nike and I'll be your caster for today.
And I'm James Banks and I'll be joining Hilo to deliver the commentary for this awesome event.
All right, super glad to have you with us today and yeah, really look forward to working with you.
Same, man. It's going to be a blast.
Definitely. All right, during this stream, we'll be bringing you coverage of the EU region's official Dragon Ball gekishin Squadra online tournament, Squadra Blast 2026 Sharp 1. What did you think about the last tournament held in December 2025?
The last one was one where the favorites in Abe's team did end up winning, but there were still some good competitive battles. It was kind of a known performance in who would win or who would have an advantage. I feel like coming into this version, we're seeing maybe more competition, a bit more competitive, which means for more exciting gameplay coming our way. But the main thing is we're getting more gekishin Squadra tournaments, and that makes me very happy.
All right, yeah, definitely wonder what kinds of battles we'll see this time. And it's going to be super exciting to see which teams will become our first champions of 2026. There's plenty to look forward to, so let's all make this a blast, literally. For everyone watching, please show your support and share your thoughts down in the comments section below and on social media as well. When posting on social media, please use the hashtag SQB_EU, all caps, as shown on the screen right over there in that corner. All right, now let's start off by telling you about Dragon Ball gekishin Squadra. Dragon Ball gekishin Squadra is the first ever Dragon Ball game centered on 4 versus 4 team-based battles. Together with your team, you fight to get the Dragon Ball at the very end of the enemy team's territory. The first team to get the Dragon Ball wins. The game is available on smartphone, PC, and home consoles, so you can enjoy it on your favorite platform. You can even engage in crossplay between platforms, and your save data can be carried across platforms as well, so it's a brand new kind of Dragon Ball game with never-before-seen features. It's also free to play, so if you have any interest at all, please give it a try. Next up, let's talk about the Squadra Blast tournament. Squadra Blast is an official tournament for Dragon Ball gekishin Squadra organized by Bandai Namco Entertainment. This time, the tournament is hosted on 4 servers, including the new SA South America server, and will consist of a maximum of 128 teams per region competing for the top spot. Now, a little explanation of the tournament format. This tournament is organized into 2 parts, an open stage and a main stage. The Swiss system format for the open stage is a system where teams with the same number of wins and losses face off in each round. After 4 rounds, the top 16 teams advance to the main stage. In the main stage, the 16 teams compete in a single elimination format, also known as a knockout tournament. The first and second rounds are best of ones, where the first to win 1 battle is declared the winner. The semifinals and grand finals are a best of 3, where winning 2 battles results in a match victory. Both the open and main stage take place today, and the second round of the main stage is actually already concluded. For this stream, we'll be looking at the 2 semifinals as well as that grand final. Now let's take a look at the tournament so far and the teams who made it to the semifinals. All right, so for the first semifinals match, we have Abe and Lady Kimmy, and the second semifinals will be between Ramon and Swag. What do you think about these teams that made it this far?
Honestly, it got so crazy close. So Team Abe is the winners from the previous Squadra Blast, EU 2025 #1. And this is a team who's been dominant in Europe. Abe himself has been the ranked 1 player in the world twice in 2 seasons. This season, though, he started to slow down a bit. He played a bit more solo queue. I think he's currently ranked 5th overall. But they almost lost in the opening. So they lost 1 game, and it looks scary for them that they might not even make it through to the main event, but they still managed to do it. Then, if we're looking at Lady Kimmy, Lady Kimmy is a set of players who definitely have a lot of skill, but they're kind of like the dark horse out of the 4 teams remaining. A lot of people didn't expect them to get that far. We know the skill they've had, but people have been saying in the last couple of months, they've certainly leveled up.
All right.
And then we got obviously the last 2 games. We got for the last 2 teams, Team Ramon, team that was favored to go this far. Actually, they did very good to find themselves in a position where they would be able to go up against Kaiser's team. This is a team that I feel like there was a confident team for them to go up against. And then Swag was another team. Me and you were talking about predictions going into this, right? And I kind of got all of this right up until this point. But it does mean that we've got some of the very best and the elite teams here to show us their stuff in the first tournament for 2026, and that's just going to make this amazing.
All right, super excited. We do have the previous champions as well, so let's see if they can take a second championship. All right, let's move into the tournament rules. All matches will go gekishin rules, with divine draws being random. Usable heroes include all those that have been implemented in-game, which means we have everyone up to Kefla, and there are no limitations on divine combo cards. Next up, we have the tournament prizes. As a participation prize, all teams that made it through the open stage will receive an exclusive SQUADRA Blast limited edition hit effect, as well as 250 Dragon Gems. Plus, they will receive P3G capsules based on their performance in the open stage. Now, here are the prizes that await the top ranking teams. This time, the winning team will earn a limited edition skin, limited edition badge, and 20 P3G capsules. The limited edition skin, as you can see on the screen, will be one for Super Vegito. Also, the top 4 teams from the semifinals will earn a limited edition badge and 20 P3G capsules. What do you think about these prizes, Banks?
You know what? It makes me sad that we are the ones commentating, because it means we don't have a chance to win it. But
I know,
I'll be honest,
right?
with my skill level right now, I would not be able to win anyway. It's a beautiful skin. It's nicely designed. It's one where you know if they connect into your match and you're facing them and you see this skin, you probably know it's going to be a tough game or you're going to lose. And at the same time, having the badges as well, right? This is something which gives you bragging rights. This gives you this feeling of, I've competed, I've took part in the tournament, I've gone far, I am a dangerous player when you see me in your lobby.
Yes, super excited to see who's going to take these prizes. All right, and for everyone watching, we also have a serial code where you'll be able to get your 5 P3G capsules literally just by watching the stream.
Easy. That's what you want to do, right? This is what everyone wants. Just for watching, even if you're not partaking in the tournament, watch the stream, get yourself some capsules. They're free. This is just a good thing for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so without further ado, here are the first 4 characters of that serial code. All right, ZYPV, ZYPV, whichever one you prefer, are the first 4 characters, ZYPV, ZYPV. We'll be giving out the rest of the code during the stream, so please make sure you write these down so you do not forget. There's also an expiration date, so please make sure to watch out for that as well. On screen it says March 15th, 11 p.m. PDT.
Dragon Ball Gekishin SQUADRA!
Ooh, hungry! Chocolate!
All right, so we are about to jump.
You know, we've learned from our mistakes. It's time for us to lock in and do what we come here to do, which is win another tournament. But with them going up against Lady Kimmy's team, he himself mentioned they are the dark horse. This is a team that's shown that they can improve. That means they need to lock in. They are the previous champions matchup. And when you have no pressure, that can give you such a huge advantage in the mental space, because that's what this sometimes comes down to. Making the wrong decision, you know, having maybe a little bit of a crash out and not feeling so good. That's what can't happen, especially as, yes, it's a best of 3, but remember, it's single elimination.
Down, so you do do not look
Both
like...
teams didn't
Yeah,
use
none
it.
of them are choosing them. All right, let's take a look at the first battle of the first semifinals. Squadra Blast EU 2026 Sharp 1. Lady Kimmy vs Abe.
Lady Kimmy taking on Team Abe. Slightly different compositions, both teams with a lot of skill. This is all about how they're going to react to it, what kind of map control they can take early on with this, and how they're going to just work around each other. It's all going to be about making quick micro decisions based on what's happening. Already we're seeing Annie and Abe taking up this top lane for now, which means we're going to have the Kefla and the Bardock down in the south lane. And then on the other side, obviously tanks will always be down at the bottom lane.
Yep.
Top lane, we're going to see both diamonds going head to head with each other. So this is kind of what I expected here overall. And it's going to be a good battle now of who's going to use the tanks better, especially here down at the bottom. But look at this straight away. Abe has got in for the first attack, as he always likes to try and do. And Oros getting in very early with his Bardock, nice and aggressive as well. And remember, Bardock benefits a lot here from being able to toughen up as the fight goes on, build his gauge up at the same time, which is going to help him using his passive the whole way in these fights. Okay, the initial fights at the moment, battling for that middle ground, taking a bit of space away from each other. Going to make sure they're healed up. Early on, they're going to get a feel for each other in here as well. Make sure they don't make too many mistakes.
Yep, and for those newer players, there are 2 Divine Draw rules added to this game. We have Superstar this time, as well as the Enemy Bomb. So yeah, how does that influence this game?
Superstar is a big play. Superstar benefits from certain characters, which might be why we got different choices in here. For example, having the android at the top right, choosing to have his blast attack when he can hit the balls forward on a superstar is going to be so strong for Abe taking control of this top lane in there. So there is little decisions like that come in right from the beginning and can play a big factor in this.
All right, so these are champion or hero selection kind of decisions you need to make in that short period of time.
And I would give them, especially early game for Android 17, an advantage because of this. Oh, Lady Kimmy
right.
taking lots of
looks
damage.
like the first KO.
Down. Oh!
First KO going
Really
to Team
well done.
Abe. Nice. Securing that Supreme Kai as well. All right, looks like we have the first
Supreme
boss
Kai.
coming in.
Yeah, and it's going to put him ahead for this first boss. Remember, the first boss comes on 2 minutes, and it's dependent on who gets this attack early on. We're going to get Jackie Chun out here. And look, they've already taken down one player. They're all jumping on it very early.
Right,
the Goku
nice
Diamond has to be
take.
careful, but look how
That was
quickly
super
it was.
fast. All right, taking down Mini Goku from the red side as well. Nice play from Abe.
An extra kill. Abe is farming already very early. He's already getting close to his level 7. This is a diamond playing with confidence, playing with skill. And he's going to try and deny this at the same time. And it comes in as well with his skill 1. Coming up huge. Gets the extra XP. Steals that away from them. Making sure they can't get ahead. You love to see it.
That Jackie buff also really good on the Kefla. Adding mobility.
Because he's already fast anyway.
Yeah.
Keep it a bit more chill. They know for Lady Kimmy's side that Abe's team has a current lead within this, and it's about getting as much farm as possible. You can see already SSJ4 Vegeta worked his way up top to try and defend that top tower, but he's kind of come away at the wrong timing. Now they're pushing onto it, but there isn't any time for Abe to score any points there. They're just going to push away and do some extra damage. But right now, both lanes are in control of Team Abe.
The opponent's God of Destruction when your Zeno is pushing towards that side. So that actually gives you kind of a guidance on when you can attack and when you can defend or move around.
Exactly, and we can see on the screens above, right, if you look below the team names we have here, you've got the Gods of Destruction and when the damage is being done. But look at this from Oros into level 7. He took a bunch of damage, half health, and then he gets to heal all the way up by transforming into Super Saiyan. He's already going to get a block on go, and Abe's there to do more damage. Maybe a double KO here. The Vegeta needs to fall back. Great use of the barrier wall at the same time, so he pushed him away. He stayed alive. He didn't give up too much ground, but this just means more farming and maybe a second boss to give them this extra rush damage, which is huge. Nappa is a really important boss to have early on.
And giving you that rush attack bonus. All right, looks like going down. Nice take from Abe. Again, Team Abe taking the second boss.
This was so fast. The teamwork, the synergy I am seeing from Abe's team, this is why they are on another level. This is why they are favorites. They've come in strong and confident the whole time from the very beginning. They've set the pace and they've taken full map control. You can see Lady Kimmy is just on the back foot.
Yeah, losing players as well in that team fight. It looks like they might lose another player. It looks like their Goku might be, no, just barely making it out. Oh, no, it does go down.
No,
nice take.
Not happening. And Annie's flexing with the stickers at the same time. Oh, this is great damage being done. God of Destruction taken down. Full control to be had for Abe once again. Maybe going to get away with some more kills here.
Yeah, looks like his sustainability is just insane. It's actually chasing their opponents. Nice take.
Wow.
Abe taking down the Kefla and the Gohan as well.
Two kills coming in there. They're out the game for over 10 seconds, man.
Really just dominating all over this map.
And now we have to start talking about this, right? That when it gets to the middle boss, when Jacko comes in, if Abe's team get that, they'll get the triple boss KO, which means that they can full focus the other gods of destruction and then give themselves even more ground to work with. At all costs, Lady Kimmy's team cannot let that happen, but they cannot keep losing team fights like this. Annie now being pressured, but great use, manages to use the vanishing step to get away. Oris is there to place him back up at the same time, running around doing the damage, keeping the tank. Oh, and he pushed him away.
Nice.
He's keeping his teammates alive.
Yeah, everyone's still alive on the board. All right, looks like they are fighting back. Nice 2 KOs for Team Abe. The coordination is insane. All right, the boss up as well now. 2 players down for Lady Kimmy. It looks like Team Abe will be securing this boss for that triple boss KO that you're just mentioning. All right, just a solid move.
And you see, right, Abe's comfort on Goku Daima is so strong. They may have let this Vegeta up top hit a max Gekishin burst, which will give the team on Lady Kimmy some extra health, but it doesn't matter when now they've got a triple cross KO in there. Annie gonna get, oh, Annie's still alive, just about. The Kefla and Daima will take him down. That does mean they lose 1 battle in here, but they're in such a good position. Another God of Destruction down, only 2 remain, and Arctic, look at the speed, running away,
actually just
away
1
from
remaining, it looks like. 1 God of Destruction remaining for Lady Kimmy.
One left. That's brilliant. It was a little bit delayed on my screen of what I was seeing, but say that's what you can do when you get the triple boss KO in there.
It's the insane amount of aggression. Looks like they're just going to go for it. They're going for this team fight. They are pushing this God of Destruction as well.
3 seconds. Not too much in there. Another oldie's going to come out.
All right, next boss will come out in the at the 8-minute mark, so they still have some time for that. How can Lady Kimmy come back in this game?
Lady Kimmy's way to come back, it's only from a really bad team fight coming out from Team Abe, which they've not been making those mistakes. It's going to be really hard to push them around in there. There's now an ultimate back on Abe. His has been restored. Bardock's is still there. He's obviously only level 10 at the same time. The Bardock super attack, Riot Javelin, can be very strong used in the right team fight in it. It's not his main attack. He's actually one where his super attack's not the focus in here. But it can be used very well in a team fight.
All right, just 10 more seconds for that Ribrianne.
Very smart from Lady Kimmy's team, though. They are still trying to farm as much as possible. Look at SSJ4 Vegeta making a play up top to try and get another God of Destruction down. But what this might mean, and there you go. Oh, straight in with more damage being done.
It looks like the 4v3 coming in. They're pushing out, finishing the game as well.
They can't do it. It's not possible. They're not going to get it so fast. SSJ4 Vegeta tried to push forward, actually left his team exposed, and Team Abe will be the winners of Game 1.
All right, super solid performance from really the entire team.
Yes, definitely. And look at Abe styling on his Goku Daima, back to what he does best, the character he loves the most. He puts so much time into it, and there's a reason why he was #1 in the world multiple times.
Yeah. All right, that was actually a super quick game as well. Just boom, 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 boss, 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 take. So, all right, what does Lady Kimmy need to do for this next game?
I think Lady Kimmy might want to look at the composition of heroes they're choosing in there, right? Obviously, the superstar did reflect in some of that, but it was just getting off to a bad start early on and then struggling to come back into it. Obviously, losing all bosses in there is not ideal. same time, but it just felt like the aggression that was thrown towards them by Abe, they were not able to deal with. This team just kept moving on forward. They had a great strategy on how they wanted to play it, and they were just being outplayed in how much map control was had there, because you can't just give up away so much time and time again. Yes, you lost the first boss, but it was the timing of how they wanted to fight into Napa. And if you look at this, Abe was already straight onto the second boss very early on and gave them no space to be able to do anything.
All right, let's take a look at the results from this battle.
I'm interested to see how many kills Abe got.
Oh, wow, 11. Super
11
insane
is strong.
performance. Yeah, as opposed to everyone else,
This is the problem.
actually.
When you look down here for the second boss very early, you can't just
All right.
have to be careful, but look how
That was
quickly
super
it was.
fast. All right, taking down Mini Goku from the red side.
It's huge. Nappa is a really important boss to have early on.
And giving you that rush attack bonus. All right, looks like going down. Nice take from Abe. Again, Team Abe taking the second boss.
This was so fast. The teamwork, the synergy I am seeing from Abe's team, this is why they are...
Yeah, losing players as well in that team fight. It looks like they might lose another player. It looks like their Goku might be, no, just barely making it out. Oh, no, it does go down.
No.
Nice take.
And Annie's flexing with the stickers at the same time. Oh, this is great damage being done. God Instruction taken down. Full control to be had for Abe once again. Maybe going to get away with some more kills here.
Yeah, it looks like his sustainability is just insane. It's actually chasing their opponents. Nice take. Everyone's still alive on the board. All right, looks like they are fighting back. Nice 2 KOs for Team Abe. Move.
And you see, right, Abe's comfort on Goku Daima is so strong. They may have let this Vegeta up top hit a max Gekishin burst, making a play up top to try and get another God of Destruction down. But what this might mean, and there you go, straight in with more damage being done.
It looks like the 4v3 coming in. They're pushing out, finishing the game as well.
They can't do it. It's not possible. They're not going to get it so fast. SJ4 Vegeta tried to push forward, actually left his team exposed, and Team Abe will be the winners of Game 1.
All right, super solid performance from really the entire team.
Yes, definitely.
All right, so that was that replay from the first battle of the first semifinals. Just insane. Performance from Team A.
The opening game. This is very scary if you're Lady Kimmy right now, because all the pressure is going to be on them and their team.
All right, let's take a look at the MVP from the last battle. It's a new slide we have this time, actually.
Oh, I love this. This is great. Wow.
All right.
379,000 total damage inflicted. 11 kills, 0 deaths on that. It's crazy,
Yes,
man.
super
That's actually
insane
insane.
performance, yeah.
Two assists as well. Like the thing here for Abe is obviously he'll probably run Snowball.
Yeah.
We were looking at his cards, and that means getting this many kills, his Snowball stacks were up there. He wasn't dying at all, so he didn't have to reset any of it at the same time. Hardly took any damage himself. He was not focused on tower. The rest of his team were able to do that.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of performance you want from your heavy damage carry kind of character.
All right, so Lady Kimmy will really need to work on stopping Abe this next battle.
Yeah.
Just Abe had super good coordination with the Bardock as well towards the end in the bot lane when the Bardock was just sustaining all the damage, and then Abe flew in to just finish off the attackers. So he has super good coordination from the team as well to just make sure that Abe can, snowball, literally.
And
Snowball, literally.
Yeah.
Snowball, literally.
Yeah.
Snowball, literally.
Able to win these team fights, they're not building anything, so then you might need to go for a change of divine cards at the same time. So it's something you have to be aware of and how quickly you want to do that, because you know how strong it can be and you don't want to give up too much, but sometimes you have to think to yourself, okay, it's not working, it's not worth it, we need to have a change of strategy. But because this game is so fast, it can be so punishing as well. But trust me, that's what makes gekishin SQUADRA so exciting and why we love it so much.
Yeah, definitely. This high-paced, like, decision making as well. Yeah, everything is what makes this game super exciting. The screen just has explosions all over the place as well.
All right.
So you really need to be able to understand what's going on when you're the one actually playing the game, right?
I'm so glad I had you there to tell me, like, actually one extra one died, because sometimes there's so much chaos going on the screen. If there wasn't two of us, you would just straight up miss things. And it's hard enough to like, have an awareness of the map itself, let alone what's going on in this kind of a situation. But already we're going into game 2.
All right, it looks like once again we have the superstar coming in for the divine draw as well as a team rush go.
Okay. Now, for the superstar, obviously he's going to be very strong here. Abe this time is actually going to change things up. So despite the success he had, he is the one making the change. And Oob right now is certainly a Z tier character. That's above S, that's at the very top. There's a few characters that can be put within that level right now. And Oob is certainly one of them, especially because of how high his damage output can be and also how fast he can maneuver around the map at the same time. They're keeping Android 17, I guess, because of that superstar. But I am a little bit sad that we didn't see Tezumba try and change away from the tank. But there is two ways to look at this, my friend. You can look at this by saying, okay, they need to stick to what they know and love. But also, if it didn't work out, you need to now somehow play even better beyond the level you've shown at all.
All right, let's take a look at the second battle of SQUADRA Blast EU 2026. Sharp won the first semi-final match between Team Abe and Team Lady Kimmy.
Oob with the skin on as well, looking damn good at it at the same time.
Oob's super strong right now. I see him a lot in solo queue as well. Just super mobile, just high damage as well. Similar to, I guess, Kefla in that sense. Just insane mobility and just damage all over the map.
And this superstar as well is going to be just so strong for both having Annie there with the ball and then obviously at the same time for Oob to just do high damage output early on while keeping himself away from the fight. You know, it's the distance they're going to be able to keep here. This is going to be interesting to see how Torquis, the Goku Daima, is going to be able to deal with this, because like I said, they've stuck with the same composition on Lady Kimmy, which obviously it's something they already know how to play against. Oh, the first kill could be going down.
Yeah,
Look,
looks like we might have a KO here. All right, nice. Actually, 2 KOs, baby. Nice. They do take down the Gohan and the Goku. Nice double KO from Team Abe in the top lane.
51 seconds and 2 down already. Top lane secured with 0 problems. Oros is going to find himself on his Bardock, just taking some damage, some chip damage at that. Nothing to worry about here down on the bottom lane. But this already puts Abe in the driving seat, just getting those initial kills, getting the extra XP. Remember, when you kill both of them, you can take all the farm away. You know, all the Cell Juniors that are around, you can take that early on and take control. You can find yourselves having just the Freezer forces taken up at the top lane and give yourself the XP that is so important at this stage of the game.
Yeah, it looks like they are 1 level ahead of their opponents, forced to kind of back off and take those farm NPCs towards more closer to their actual base.
Oh, nice use there of the pushback, straight in with the kills. Low health from Sir Darian. Has to fall back. Look, that's the beauty of Kefla, that you can just see she's able to run away very quickly and disengage. But okay, they already know Nappa's going to come down, and the whole team is here.
Yeah, both sides.
They are not risking it. They're going
Everyone
straight
is
in.
here.
This is going to be a big fight.
There's just a lot of chaos, but it looks like Lady Kimmy taking the Nappa. Nice. Unfortunately, Gohan going down. All right, so Lady Kimmy does manage to take the first boss of this game. Super important.
So At 2 minutes, getting the Nappa is important, just getting that extra rush boost of damage. That's going to help.
Ooh,
but it's not going to help in
Vegeta.
getting these kills because the teamwork from Abe is just better right now.
Yeah, they're really good at really just ganging up on their opponents, literally taking that 2v1 at the right perfect
I
moment.
will say, just to note, is that down on the bottom lane right now, there is a bit of tower damage, God of Destruction damage done towards Abe's team. So they are, in terms of laning, on the back foot. But in terms of team fights and just taking the kills, it's all Abe's way so far.
It looks like Bardock landing a few hits on that God of Destruction as well. Nice, taking it actually half HP.
Oh. He's going to struggle. There's too many of them here. Oros goes down. Slight overextension, but there was 3 that he had to deal with there. This wasn't like a typical 2v2 lane fight that would be happening. Now Abe needs to be very careful because he doesn't want to get picked off alone. He does have a good way to escape in here, trying to fight it out, trying to push them back, and he's also cleaning up some of the farm at the same time. And this is really impressive right now from Annie because he's using Android 17 to solo hold the lane while Abe did that. This is good communication. This is good teamwork still working out for them despite them being on the back foot a little bit.
All right, looks like he might be going down, though. Annie going down, unfortunately. A 3v1, 4v1-ish situation there, and it looks like Jackie coming up as well in this top lane.
This is going to be a slight problem because I said he was holding the lane well. He waited for Abe to come back up, but then he got jumped on. They were there before him. This is where Lady Kimmy is now playing the team fight a little bit better.
He might be going.
Go in straight away and get a second boss. That's going to be a big problem for Abe's team. Remember, we see for Jackie Chun here, this reduces the vanishing steps, and wow,
second boss for Lady Kimmy. Nice take for them. Also pushing onto this God of Destruction. Beerus going down, it looks like.
Brilliantly done. Control is had. Both bosses found as well.
Right,
but
nice
at
counter.
the same time, Annie was able to steal it with a max gekishin burst, which is going to give him a health increase for his team. So they've evened up the numbers on the Gods of Destruction towers. How much more can he do?
Oh,
He's
is he going to take? No.
Really strong.
Kefla does get out. Yeah, Kefla really
is a
squishy,
master.
right? So it does need to be careful. She does have a lot of mobility to counteract her squishiness, but that was very close.
Very fast, very squishy. You are perfectly correct, Hilo. This is much more of a closer game.
A lot. All right, looks like they are going for Lady. Nice, they whoop, still alive. Nice, actually gets out of there alive. The Gohan, nice escape teamwork as well. I thought he was done for. I would have given up.
You saw the perfect timing there. The SJ for Vegeta. He drops out his barrier. He protects his teammate from the oncoming blast coming out from Oob, and that puts them in such a strong position.
Yeah, solid backup from Vegeta there. All right, we have the next boss coming up in roughly 30 seconds. Let's see if
Abe can't lose this.
Yeah, they really need to get this boss, or otherwise Lady Kimmy gets that triple boss KO.
And remember, the triple boss KO will deny any chance for Team Abe to score onto the Gods of Destruction. They can't allow that to happen.
All right, just 10
seconds. Annie's already there. Very fast, having a little quick. So you saw what Annie did on the map if you were looking there. Just poking in, having a look to see how many members of Lady Kimmy's team is around this location.
All right, looks like everyone's here for this battle. Let's see who's going to take this boss. Jaco coming up.
Jacko's there, not started on the boss yet. It's all about the team fights right now. They're zooming around so fast.
There's actually a God of Destruction going down in that moment.
At the same time,
as it looks,
they're putting the pressure on from the sides.
Nice, Goku actually taking that boss. All right, Vegeta going down, unfortunately, for Lady Kimmy.
Tank done. Oros is hunting right now. Focused on the Goku Daima, trying to keep the pressure on him. He is low as well. It's just a full chase. And Abe's team got it.
Nice take from Abe.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
Right,
and they're
stopping Lady Kimmy. Nice KO on a lot. 3 players, I think, went down total in that fight. Unfortunately, losing Annie.
This could be a turning point. That could be a huge turning point. But the problem we still have here is that there's 2 Gods of Destruction down for Abe's team, which means they have to play a little bit more defensively with this. Lady Kimmy has done great work giving those early bosses, applying a lot of pressure. And Sir Darian wants to just be careful, poking, running back, not giving away right now and going down. This game's a lot more back and forth.
Yeah, this is a very... We still don't know which team is going to take this one, actually. It's very... kind of 50... Not,
I feel like there's
50-50-ish.
Slight lead, I would say. Maybe you're looking at 60-40 in favor of Lady Kimmy just because of how much control they have of the Gods of Destruction. That Jacko boss was absolutely important for Team Abe. They're going to be looking at Ribrier in around 8 minutes, which is in just about 20 seconds from now as well. So that's going to be a core one.
It looks like Vegeta actually trying to go for a hit on this God of Destruction. He has been picked off. Will he get taken down? From both sides, actually, coming in onto this Vegeta, taking him down. All right. Nice coordination from Team Abe. Go ahead.
Yeah, you said the coordination is so smart because they take down SJ4 Vegeta, but he uses the barrier wall and then they attack from behind as well, which means he can't defend himself.
Yeah,
so
that was
so good,
perfect.
so well done. Oros going for a max gekishin burst, but he can't get it off. The Goku Daima is there to protect, but that's the second boss hand. Now that's healing that's going to come for his team. This is going to help them out massively. Abe certainly trying to take back some control while also taking the God of Destruction up in the north. That means we are at even Stevens right now. More kills coming the way. Gohan's gone down at the same time. He's out for 20 seconds, and then Kefla's gone down. Now this is absolutely fantastic fighting going on. The team fights, the team strength and confidence is all in Abe's corner. And they can farm. They can farm. They can
farm
gain
up
levels.
right now. Yeah. It looks like they will be pushing this upper top lane. Oh, nice! Taking down 2 players. Whoa, wow. They will be getting this God of Destruction as well. Nice take. It looks like they'll take a player as well. Gohan going down. 3 KOs. Kefla, the last player for Lady Kimmy. It looks like they will be going for the Dragon Shell and the Dragon Ball as well.
Wow. Fighting from behind, Team Abe not only taking the second game, but also marching their way into the grand finals over Lady Kimmy with confidence.
Yeah, really coming back from being down 2 bosses and 2 towers, right? Super nice comeback. We saw that really Lynch coming up from both sides on that Vegeta as well. That was so insane.
Really impressive. Really impressive. And you know what? It came to a point where Lady Kimmy had that control in there. Obviously, avoiding getting triple boss KO gives them a massive help. Then getting the healing at the end with the Ribriane, it evens out a bit. But it was the God of Destruction plays that were coming out from Lady Kimmy. A lot of times it felt like Team Abe was on the back foot, having to chase after it, not knowing what was going on. But in the end, it still came in their favor because the team fights were just executed so well. Team synergy, how you communicate and coordinate together is so important. Impressive stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at the results from this game. All right.
Okay, a little bit more split.
Still a solid
still getting the
performance,
MVP and being great. Yep, still, even though he's changed over from the Daima into the Oob, he was able to be in a better position there. Tazumba had a lot more great work coming out on the Lady Kimmy side, but it still wasn't enough.